POQ and ROT are two diameters of the circle with the center at O. That is POQ, that is this line, and ROT, that is this line, are two diameters of the circle with the center at O. Okay. If Q is the midpoint of arc TQS, this is the arc TQS, and Q is the midpoint of this arc TQS. If Q is the midpoint of this arc TQS, then we can write arc TQ is equal to arc QS. And angle QOR is an obtuse. That is angle QOR, that is this angle, is an obtuse angle. We have to prove PQ parallel RS. We have to prove that PQ, that is this line, is parallel to RS, that is this line. Okay? अब हामी गिभनमा के लेख्न सक्छौं त POQ and ROT are two diameters of the circle. Second point हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं, Q is the midpoint of arc TQS. हैन? अब third point हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं त angle QOR is an obtuse. Okay? अब to prove हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं, to prove हामी लेख्न सक्छौं PQ parallel RS. यही प्रुभ गर्नुपर्छ हामीलाई हैन? कन्स्ट्रक्सन केही पनि गर्नु पर्दैन हामीले यस फिगरमा. सो अब जाउँ हामी स्टेटमेन्ट र रिजन को पार्टमा. हामीले के दिएको छ भने Q is the midpoint of arc TQS. That is, this Q is the midpoint of arc TQS. हैन? यदि Q midpoint to arc TQS को भने हामी फर्स्ट स्टेटमेन्टमा के लेख्न सक्छौं, arc TQ is equal to arc QS. रिजनमा हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं त, since Q is the midpoint of arc TQS. हैन? अब सेकेन्ड पोइन्ट हेरौं. Arc TQ can be written as angle TOQ. This is the relationship between the central angle and its opposite arc. Arc angle TOQ को opposite arc भनेको arc TQ हो, हैन? र यसरी हामी relationship between central angle र opposite arc देखाउँछौं. So we can write this. Third statement मा हामी हेरौं angle TRS. Angle TRS can be written as half of arc TQS. हैन? TQS arc हेरौं है त. TQS arc भनेको यो arc भयो. Angle TRS is the inscribed angle on this arc. हैन? त्यसो भए angle TRS को opposite arc कुन हुने भयो त? Angle TQS is the opposite arc. Right? So we can write this. Then the reason हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं, relationship between the inscribed angle and its opposite arc. Right? यसलाई हामी के पनि लेख्न सक्छौं त, half of arc TQ plus QS. Arc TQ plus arc QS. हैन? This will be equal to half of arc TQ is equal to QS from statement 1. So we can write this as twice of arc TQ. हैन? यसलाई हामी लेखौं फोर्थ स्टेटमेन्ट. अब यो 2 र यो 2 ले एकअर्काले डिवाइड गर्छ भने we will get angle TRS is equal to arc TQ. Right? From statement 4. अब हामीले statement 2 र statement 5 हेर्यौं भने हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं, arc TQ is same on both of these statements. So we can equate angle TOQ and angle TRS. We can write angle TOQ is equal to angle TRS. So sixth statement हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं, angle TOQ is equal to angle TRS from statement 2 and 5. हैन? हामीले के लेख्यौं, angle TOQ, that is this angle, is equal to angle TRS, that is this angle. है त? अब हेरौं यो एंगल र यो एंगल इक्वल कब हुन्छन्, यदि PQ र RS parallel भएको भए this angle and this angle would have been the corresponding angle. Okay, हैन? हेरौं त PQ parallel RS छ, एउटा लाइन टीआर छ जसले यो दुवै प्यारलल लाइनलाई इन्टरसेक्ट गरेको छ दुईवटा पोइन्टमा भने दिस एन्ड दिस एंगल विल बी करस्पोन्डिङ एंगल हैन। हामीले यो दुईटा एंगल इक्वल निकाल्यौं भने हामी के लेख्न सक्छौं PQ is parallel to RS, right? So we can write PQ parallel RS from statement 6 पनि लेख्न सक्छौं अथवा करस्पोन्डिङ एंगल आर इक्वल भनेर पनि लेख्न सक्छौं हैन। करस्पोन्डिङ एंगल कुन बेलामा हुन्छन् जब PQ र RS दुईवटा प्यारलल लाइन हुन्छन्, राइट? हामीले यही प्रुफ गर्नुपर्ने थियो हैन, हामीले यो प्रुफ गरिसक्यौं।